This is an old house with sash windows. The left and right hand side cords on this window are broken. So when I lift the window up, it falls back down. In this video, I will remove the timber trims on both sides, pull up the window, and then remove the lead weights on the left and right and reconnect them to the cords and back to the window. So join me in this video as I do this. To remove this window, I have to remove this timber trims which run from the bottom, wrap to the top, and they're held in by about 3 or 4 nails. I have to pry it out slowly with the chisel. It's working. Just do it slowly. Here we are. Not separated that much. There we are. 1, 2, 3 nails. Now to pry out the timber trim on the right hand side. Slowly again. Get a little pry bar. And out it comes. With the trims removed, all I need to do is lift this up. And the window frame is out. And if you look at the side, the cord is here. It's been nailed in. It's broken. The same on the other side. Here is the tricky bit. This block of wood is pushed in and kept in by tension. I have to slowly pull this out and the massive lead weight to be in there. This whole trim, there's a recess in there that's holding it out. So this trim has to come out to allow that. Can you see the whole piece? This is now protruded that much. And this is bent out because there's a recess. This is holding a rebate in there. Look at that. It's not come out because this piece, I have pushed it out. Okay, it's coming out. Unfortunately, it needs a bit of force. It's a bit silly. A poor design because it's wedged in. Well, there you go, it flew out. That's what it looks like. And they put little pieces in there to wedge it. I'm gonna remove this because I think it's a nuisance. So you can see there's a lip and there's a rebate. So from the outside it looks like that, and they put shaft things in here so that it sits tight, and it's a pain. Those were the little pieces that they put in there, wedge. Now if I reach in there, I can pull out the weight. That's the lead weight. That's the broken cord. I'll have to just push this out and replace it. But before I do that, I'll remove the other side as well. I use the blade to slide the corners so that if there's any varnish causing it to stick, it will come loose. So there's a piece here to there. I've tried a different way now. I pull out this trim and that seems to do the job. Oh, that's much simpler. Same thing, there's a rebate. So lesson learned, pull the trim out and there's the lead weight. With the broken cord, remove the cord. I've put the window on the side. You can see this is the broken sash cord and it's been hammered nailed into the side, so I'll have to get rid of that. Here is one of the sash cord I pulled up with the nail still sticking there. In order to pass the rope through to the bottom, I have to remove these pulleys first. This is one of the pulleys. I put the sash cord in. I'm gonna screw the pulley back in as well. Alright, the pulley's back in. Alright, I'll work on this side now. Put the aluminum frame with the hole in so that I can catch the cord and pull it down. Passing the cord through the hole and down the aluminum frame. Let's see if I put enough to pull it down. Come on. Yes. There. Cords come through. Wonderful. Now to reinstall the second pulley. Alright, second pulley is in. So this is the lead weight. I'll reattach the cord to the lead weight. I might tie a simple knot. At this end, I'm going to tie a fishing knot, and that's it. Put the weight back in there. So it's nicely seated in there. Pull this down. Finally reattach the lead weight on this side of the window. I'm going to tie a simple knot so I don't end up dragging it past the pulley again. Pass the cord through the lead weight. Tie a simple fish line knot. There you go, it's not going to pull through. Put it back in. Move it down. Excellent. Now I need to reattach the sash cord back to the window. I'll support the lead weight so that it doesn't move down whilst I'm working on the window. There. Simple. There. Do the same for the other side. I pre-drilled a hole in the side of the wood and screwed the sash cord in there. I don't think the sash cord will be coming up. That's the screw holding the sash cord. Same thing on the left hand side, I put timber to support the lead weight so that I can pull the sash cord down. I've put a screw with the sash cord and I'm starting to screw it into the side. This is what the sash cord looks like, screwed into the side of the window. Now I'll remove the supports holding the lead weight. While I reinstall everything, I just want to see how it hangs. Make sure that it moves properly. So, okay. Lift it, hangs, that's good. The weight's really resting on the base, but I want it to go higher up, about another 2-3 inches. So I'm going to shorten the cord. I will shorten the sash cord on the left hand side first. Unscrew it. I'm going to mark where I want to shorten the cord. Let's say about there. And we'll cut this. Put the screw in there. Alright, I think that's good enough. There you go. Not going anywhere. Now to do the right hand side. I've reinstalled the shortened sash cord, put it back in. Now we just put it back to see if the shortened sash cord works well. Yeah, it goes up to the top of the pulley, so that's good. Alright, so it's good for height. I can start reinstalling it. I'll reinstall by trying to put these blocks back in first. There's a rebate on this side, and this goes to the outlets because this trim holds it in like that. Now I can put this trim back in. That's it. It's simple when you know how it works, after some trial and error. Now to reinstall the block on the left hand side. There. I managed to pull out that trim, so now I can slot it in completely. There. Push the trim back in. Trim is in. Last thing is to put trims back at the end. I put the trim temporarily in position, realign the old nails to the holes and see if I can slowly tap it in. Alright, got the old rubber mallet and we'll give it a tap. Okay, come back in. I think I've used new nails. That's good. For the left hand side trim, I have had to use new nails. Before I start hammering nails in, let me check that in that position the window can slide. Yep. That's good. Excellent. Well, sash cord replaced on this window. As you can see, it works. But sash windows are a pain to repair, aren't they? I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more and to help the channel grow. Thank you so much.